So here's another little walkthrough of our rooftop garden. We have Thornton's lemon drop. A few inflows on this one. Then there's California sunset. Look at the huge bunches of beautiful orange flowers. And there's one here as well. And on this side we have Aztec Gold, known for its amazing fragrance. Again, we have multiple inflows on this. There's one hiding at the back over there. There's Cled Tabithin. Here we have Siam Lavender, looking quite grey due to the heat, but pretty nonetheless. Up here we have Annoyed. It turns a beautiful peach when the weather is cool and this hot red when it's hot. J105. The lovely Muang Sari, pretty purple hues and a very nice fragrance. This is Annoyed. It's got a delicate pink touch to it, and again a big cluster of flowers. Here we have Slaughter Pink. Just look at the flowers on it. This is last year's inflow as well as 3 inflows from this year, so it's forming this huge bunch of flowers. And down here is Arangan, all the way from Thailand. It's getting a heat splash because it's miserably hot these days. And this is a new Noid we've got, so it's tucked away because it's still a cutting that is flowering. It's rooted, but it's still quite young. Here we have George Brown. Look at the variation of color on this very inflow. George Brown is also known as Musk Rainbow. Another inflow on Arangan. And up here we have a beautiful yellow and red Noid. Again, the heat is taking its toll on it. The flowers aren't perfect, but they're very pretty. Raspberry Sunday. A new one to bloom for us, and we love it. Just look at the white veins. Huge flowers, beautiful flowers, all the shades of pink. Delightful. Lots of Japanese lantern. Singapore pink. This is Bali High Gold, also a very fragrant one. Another inflow of it at the back. And here we have Scott Pratt. It's beautiful maroon, velvety color. 3 inflows on our Scott Pratt. Singapore white. Here you can see the seed pod is turning brown. That means it's getting ripe. Aussie pink, one of our favorites. Beautiful bloomer. It's produced some gorgeous seedlings. It's a lot of purple seedlings. It's truly delightful. And we are hoping to get some nice seedlings from it because it's given us 4 seed pods this season. Down here is J105, one inflow and another inflow. Moonlight, a nice yellow. Another inflow of Moonlight. Here's the seed pod, one of the seed pods of Aussie Pink. You can see it's getting a crack in it, so it's almost ready to pop. There's another one at the back, if you can see, behind the J105. This is Siam Yellow. It's a dwarf plant. It's always got these curly leaves. This is a pretty Noid from Goa. Salmon brown. Salmon brown has a very pretty, unique fragrance. Can't quite describe it, but it's unique. Here's our Mystical Desire. It's getting its nice dark hues, orange, pink, with the beautiful veins. Lots of inflows on Muang Sari here. Then here we have a Noid Yellow from Bangalore. Another inflow on it. Kimi Murani. Huge inflow, huge flowers, beautiful flowers. Lots more Japanese lantern over here. Candy Stripe, trying to beat the heat. This is our lovely Peach 6 at the back. 1 inflow, 2 inflow, 3 inflows, 4 inflows on it right now. Every branch pretty much. Oh, and there's one at the back. And down here is one of our seedlings, Artemis, our first seedling ever. It's on a cutting now because we've had to trim our plant, our mother plant. It had gotten too long. Pink Pudica with unique long thin leaves. Again, a very fragrant variety. JJ Gina. Deep colored flowers, hard to capture in photographs. More Peach 6. This is a seedling of ours which we call Sundew. It usually has a darker orange shade, but because this is a cutting, it's not true to its color. More George Brown. And here's George Brown. There's a pretty Noid over here, very fragrant. Pretty colors on it. Violet Queen. Such delicate, lovely flowers. The coloration reminds me a lot of Purple Serendipity, but of course it's a lot smaller and it is not that. It's different, but it's very pretty. Blooming for the first time for us. Then here we have our Strawberry Bubblegum. Multiple inflows at the back, hiding in here, and super round. Again, multiple inflows, more super round, more super round. Here's another Strawberry Bubblegum, and that's Thai Duke at the back over there, hiding at the back. This is Ajay Dynasty Red Purple, looking more pink than red or purple right now. Paramino, Celadine, again multiple inflows on it. Nebel's Rainbow, looks like a painting. It's really beautifully shaded, very pretty. More Strawberry Bubblegum over here. Our Rainbow Noid. Multiple inflows, but the flowers are small because of the heat. It's struggling to give us flowers. And here we have our first blooms of Vera Cruz Sunshine. Very small inflow. It's dropped most of its buds due to the heat, but a beautiful coloration. Purple Jack beginning to make its appearance. And behind that is Moonglow Princess, our seedling. And that pretty much covers our blooms for this season so far. I hope you enjoyed a guided tour.